and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we're going to do a reading for Gemini. Let's call in spirit with some wind chime time. Gemini, I feel like maybe there's like a party or a celebration headed your way. Maybe a wedding or a birthday, something exciting for you. We're going to start with the Voyage of the Soul Oracle. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm excited because I have a brand new deck, so we'll be using that in short order, don't you worry. So we have Fate flipped over from the last time I used these cards. Kind of feel like something's changed. Like there's been a dramatic shift for you, Gemini. We'll see what happens. What do you have for Gemini? Free, travel, explore, wild, uninhibited, adventure. So there's something here that has been holding you back, Gemini, and you've been able to free yourself from it. It's possible this is like financial constraints and you've been able to free up some assets or something, got a new job or a promotion. And I feel like with aura here, people are starting to see an improvement in your mood because you've been able to sort through something that was pretty frustrating for you to have to deal with. So, congratulations. All right, what else do we have for Gemini? Exactly. Rebirth, metamorphosis, transformation, change, renewal, revolution. We have somebody that has more clarity into how they want to transform as a person, be as a person, interact with others, contribute to the world. This comes across to me like somebody who is gaining clarity around their calling or what they needed to work on, and perhaps they've already been doing so. Okay, what do we have here, Gemini? We have guidance, a helping hand, ask and receive, spirit team, friends, soul family, and then we have magic, alchemy, shaman, worlds, orbs, fairies, and trees. Okay, so this could be specific to a smaller subset of you, but one of the things that I'm getting is there is someone out there, Gemini, that is meant to build something that helps others with regards to like holistic medicine or healing. So Gemini, I feel like you're a healer and you're gaining awareness on this, and that your awareness has impacted that aura, and people can now kind of like smell this on you. There's a new energy to you. You may have been like always brilliant, but there is a dull surface and that's been shined up, and now people can see, oh no, you're fucking magical. I can see the little glittery thingies, the little lightning bugs. Fun fact, I used to call them thunderbugs. Yeah, I'm cool. All right, what else do we have for Gemini, please? Bloom, yeah, see, I think like some of you may work with herbs, some of you may work with trees, some of you may work with like perfumes. There's just something here pertaining to nature that you're meant to be doing with your life. And I feel like you've become aware of it, you're investing in it, you're researching it, you are digging it. It's like motivating you. And yeah, we have radiance on here with the aura. I definitely feel like people are seeing you come across more happy or more hopeful, with a purpose, right? All right. Ooh, actually, no. I forgot. I have this new deck of cards I wanted to show you guys. I don't ever get like paid or anything if I tell you who the producer is or whatever, but this is the Meta Muse deck, and I love it. I'm trying to find a good one oh yes, this is an excellent one. It has some like old-timey photos paired with some interesting like textural colors in the background and patterns. So I'm super excited about these, and definitely feel like, I don't know if you guys know this, but certain decks will communicate or channel those messages a little bit more clearly, and I feel like this one's going to be extra clear, so I'm excited about it. All right, what do we have for Gemini? Let's clarify. Gemini, you have encountered a situation that involved someone trying to be sneaky. I feel like there was a big show or a big, like a front, like an act, or like I'm literally even thinking of like sets for, TV shows where, yeah, it looks impressive, but then you see them like take it down or like move it, or, the full room, and you're like, actually, that ain't shit. There's something here about somebody being a bit of a performer, a bit of a exaggerator, but they left some evidence behind of their treachery or their betrayal, and I feel like you've picked up on it, and they don't know that you've picked up on it. With those two swords in the bottom, but she's looking right at you like, yeah, no, see what I got? Isn't that cool? And you're like, yeah, no, I see what you did. So that's hidden energy for you. And then we have the Four of Swords and the Tower. Gemini, I feel like I'm reading for somebody who has been going through life kind of like just doing the motions. And I'm not trying to call you out. I just think you've had so much going on that addressing the healing that you needed to do seemed so overwhelming. But do you see how that sword is underneath her bottom? We have somebody that tried to avoid this healing and maybe felt good about getting through some healing, but this other healing that they avoided made it difficult to sleep at night. This person tried to avoid it until they couldn't anymore, and then something changed. There was a foundation, or maybe even like an organization, something collapsed. Something that had been viewed very strong and, built to last, all of a sudden changed. And I feel like even though there were endings and, lies exposed, this process was really important for whoever went through this, because it's helped them get stronger and more intuitive. And I kind of feel that way about the Tower regardless. The Tower happens to help us change when we're stuck in something that's no longer meant for us. This person that I'm reading for here, Gemini, you were stuck in a situation and it felt a little daunting to free yourself from it. And it felt like, with Judgment in the reverse, it was preventing your change, your growth, your development as a person. You wanted to be a better person, but you were being held back, doing things that were against your better judgment, or hanging out with people that you knew just like weren't on the same level anymore. And this could have led to a desire to spend more time by yourself. And this brought about the healing that you were trying to avoid, because you were spending time by yourself now. And it was while you were at home that you got some sort of connection with your spirit team. There was a sign you got, a message you received, a dream you had, something that inspired you with regards to what you need to do to get to this happily ever after, or this happy home that you're working towards. And it feels like cleaning house, getting rid of the toxicity and finding an environment that allows you to actually spread your wings, and feel free. Princess of Cups is such a beautiful energy. Rebirth is what I see with the flower, and this is clarifying magic. I feel like you've been able to learn more about how to transmute pain into beauty and use it to your advantage and become stronger from it. Look at how in sync these are with the flower imagery. Maybe some of you will start your own flower shop. But I feel like there's something here about having a fresh perspective, seeing things with a more optimistic eye, wanting to create something. I feel like I'm reading for someone who's probably a little bit younger, because the princess, so in this deck they have the regulars, you know, the knight, queen, king, but we also have the princess and prince. And the princess is generally considered the youngest in the court. So we've got somebody here who is, I think, at a very important time in their life, but still younger, so possibly in their 20s. And we have the Two of Swords in the reverse, clarifying bloom. There's this sense that now that you've seen things clear and had this opportunity to kind of reset your perspective, that you're able to see where you want to go, right? What you want to build or invest in. You may have had some friends that cut you out because they didn't like how you've changed. So again, we have another princess, and I feel like this is another sign that you have some increased hope or optimism in your life, Gemini. But I also feel like we're dealing with somebody who knew they had to cut some people out, that there were people in their life that were not working for their best interest. And since this tower is going to happen anyway, you know, I'm not going to be friends with you anymore because I can see you're kind of a piece of shit and I don't really want to be a piece of shit, then do you see the fire behind her? I feel like whoever I'm reading for, Gemini, you were like, I guess I'll just fucking burn it all down, you know? Like, you're a thief, you're a liar, you're, you know, abusive, whatever it is. Like, I feel like this person is calling people out and it's just like, and I'm done. Deal with it. Like, fiery, but optimistic, right? Like, I don't care who I have to battle. I'll battle you. I'll tell you exactly how I feel. I'm not scared of you. I have good things coming my way. I'm going to walk over there. Hit me up if you want to throw hands. Like, yeah, I'm sick of being amongst you. I'm different. I'm changing my life. You should work on this, you should work on that, and you suck at this. But not like in a vindictive way. I feel like it's like, I've been quiet for so long and not said anything while you guys did all of this bullshit. I'm leaving anyways. I'm just going to give you a piece of my mind because I see you for who you are. And I feel like this person, whoever you are, Gemini, even foretold or gave a heads up to these people that if they continue to act this way, they are only signing themselves up for some serious misery. Like, it may have come out as, I'm going to do you a solid. You're a thief. And if you keep doing that, it's going to catch up to you. You're going to end up in prison, you're going to get caught, or someone's going to steal from you. And these little heads up, 100% accurate. Whoever I'm reading for, you see this very clearly. You know they're acting out of their better judgment, That's why you wanted to like separate yourselves from them, right? And I feel like you're trying to give them a heads up, like, here's why I'm leaving. I'm done with your bullshit. Maybe you should also, because here's your future. I seen it. It's not very nice. I'm gonna go over here and build a new life for myself and be happy. Okay. So we have the Prince of Wands in the reverse. This is like aggression. So we have Prince of Wands in the reverse, Four of Chalices in the reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. There could be somebody here that this butterfly person feels like they've wronged. Somebody in their past that they feel like has inspired them, that they want to apologize to or reconcile with. They may have rejected them on some level. They didn't invest in this connection or this relationship. It could be a friendship or a romance. And I feel like they're a little bit regretful that they didn't invest. They have a new perspective now or a new opinion of this person, and they realize that this person has been able to maintain hope and express love or exude love despite carrying a ton of burdens that maybe weren't even theirs. So it's like giving me the vibe of somebody who's been in a friend group or a social community that didn't care for this person or this group, right? And then somebody in this social community is like, actually, y'all suck. And those people or that person, totally all about it. I'm gonna go over there. Exactly. They've been inspired by a Nine of Pentacles, somebody who is independent and magnetic, successful, stable. This really well put together energy showed this person the way. Here's the path. Follow me. I'll show you how you can do this too. And has a close relationship with spirit. And I feel like this helped the person who was stuck in this social community to realize they needed to pay closer attention to their intuition. Because this is a gifted person. I feel like this is somebody who knew for a long time that they could have done something a little bit weird with their life. They were drawn to it, but they got talked out of it by family members or friends that were judgmental or didn't like that or wanted them to do something else. You know, like somebody whose family wants them to be a doctor, but there would be like a really popular book published if they didn't listen, you know, like that kind of thing. Oh, shit. So I think also on the Prince of Wands, this can mean playing with fire. Because, yeah, looks pretty accurate, right? And Wands is associated with fire signs. So I feel like we had somebody here who went after this Empress, this Nine of Pentacles energy, who has since leveled up. But they went after her, and they didn't realize the nature of her character. They didn't think she was an actual, like, viable opponent. Like, easy prey is what I hear. Does that look like easy prey to you? Empress and Hierophant? This is probably a light worker. An earth angel, divine feminine. Somebody who has a close relationship with God. I'm not picturing this as a relationship. It could be. I think that somebody wants a relationship with this Empress, this Nine of Pentacles. Probably multiple people want a relationship with this feminine energy. But what I see is somebody who works for God. Somebody who helps others find their path. And whoever thought they could play with her, Strength in the reverse. You are not strong enough. You are not tall enough to ride this ride. Step back. Ain't gonna happen. Somebody learned a difficult lesson when they tried to attack this Empress. Alright, we're going to use the Masonic Tarot to get just a little bit of additional information for you, Gemini. If this is resonating, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. And just a quick heads up on the Masonic Tarot, we have mallets for like pentacles, and gold represents like the fire signs, the wands. So we have the Ace of Mallets and the Eight of Swords. So like Ace of Pentacles and Eight of Swords. I feel like someone was making money without really knowing what they were doing, or benefiting financially from the social community without knowing what they actually do. There's a sense here that somebody was drawn in by money when they should have done a little bit more digging and seen what they were actually contributing or investing in, right? Because we also have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody wanted to stop investing in something. We have the Ace of Gold, so this would be like Ace of Wands. This person realized what they were a part of and not down with it, right? Like, this is not who I want to be. I want a new beginning. So the Ace of Gold is like the Ace of Wands, a fresh start. I want to do something different. I want to do what makes me happy. I want to do what's right for me, and I don't want to deal with all these people that are thieves and users and abusers, you know? We have the King of Gold. This person that I'm reading for has an idea. They may have already started working on it or bringing this to fruition, but part of their new beginning is, I think, a business or a new like degree. Like, they might get a certificate or something like that, right? And I do feel like it has something to do with trees or flowers, herbs, vegetables, something like that. So then we have the Knight of Mallets. I feel like this masculine that I'm reading for has taken a long time, and people maybe have no idea what the fuck he's working on. People are like, where did Billy go? I haven't seen him in a while. Is he okay? We have the Star in reverse. The people who came up against this Empress, or who would like to now come up against this King of Gold, are going to find it pretty difficult to do. It's not a good idea. It's a bad investment of time, and it will make them weaker. Oh no, I lost it, you guys. Oh shit. Well, it's a mystery card. I found it. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. The luck is changing in this situation. So I feel like I'm reading for somebody who's had a pretty rough go of it, and then been shown, you know, well, it's probably because you're running with a bunch of selfish people. And now they've been putting in the work, doing some healing and righting wrongs. And I feel like it's going to payoff in terms of some abundance for this person. We'll get some additional info with the Zodiac fortune telling cards. Give me a like or a subscribe if you haven't yet. Be careful and avoid a loss. This person may suspect that someone is trying to steal from them. You will suffer a great loss, but will overcome your grief. They may have already stolen from you. You help others unexpectedly. This is your ticket to abundance, Gemini. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, you do want to help others. You want to help people find happiness. So now that you've gone through some really difficult times, you have or will receive money real soon. You're getting a payout. So pick out some new dancing shoes, or maybe a new car. How about a new car for everyone? You are going on a long, safe journey. So there's somewhere else you're destined to hang out for a little bit here, Gemini. I hope you find it inspirational. I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day.